This next writer, fun fact, in high school, this person's class decided to act out Hamlet. But this person was such a bad actor that they only agreed to give this person the role of Hamlet's father's ghost so that they would have to wear a white sheet to hide their facial expressions and awkwardness. And even then, this phenomenal actor slash writer managed to improvise some lines, introducing themselves, "I'm your father's ghost." So who do you think it is? Noha, Brett, Christine, or Michael? Yes, that's correct. Noah, come on up.
Hey everybody, so I'm going to read you like little excerpts of a big thing that I'm supposedly working on, but I can't figure out quite yet. So just bear with me. So the first one is called The Love Between. Are you breaking up with me? She is a projection, two-dimensional, an optical illusion, deliberately fragile. Is that what you want? He knows just how aggravating rhetoric questions during arguments can be. That's not an answer. No, I'm not breaking up with you. What follows is a bitter relief, another stain left to dry on the carcass of their love. What follows is her tears again, his cynicism about the train wreck of her emotions again, the train wreck of her, and she'll cry harder, and he'll get meaner, and she will beg, stop, just for God's sake, and sometimes he will, and sometimes he won't. What follows is drama, meds, wine, lines. Then she'll summon her submarine, search for a black hole to tuck away her dark matter, again. Meanwhile, he'll grab a beer and not say a word, again. She'll ask him how he can bear to tear her apart if he truly loves her, again. And he'll tell her she's impossible. He'll tell her she drains him. He'll tell her she's a mess. She'll cry again or push her talons out and scar right back. He's just a man whose armor is cruelty, whose cruelty he mistakes for maturity, the villain's cape a trophy. She's just another victim of herself. She can't help it. She needs help. She didn't mean to. She meant well. Bullshit. To hell. And inside her, she mourns. Another ridiculous fight, another petty war. Inside her, the mind's voice will revive the love and say, let it go, again. And she'll tell him she's sorry sometimes. And sometimes she'll ask him to hug her, and sometimes he will, and sometimes he won't. He doesn't see that touch not only mends her, but reaffirms her being. Love junkie with her junkie love and her hunger for worth. Or they'll both ignore each other. Again, hours will pass, and the sadness and anger will grow dull but throb still. Then he'll come to her, talking as though nothing happened. No point, none. They both know it, they do. She'll always instinctive, flash deer in headlights, brown eyes. She'll always play the Lady of Shalott, shattered Ophelia with her wilting flower features. A seasoned mistress in distress. He'll always either yield to the hunger for heroism or hiss Salome and hate himself. He hurts for her, and hate her for not fitting the mold of his needs. Meanwhile, the pouty disappointment the world doesn't revolve around him or her will lounge between them. It's their thing, the same arguments on loop, wearing different masks. And she's tired, and he's tired. He'll say he's sorry again, and she'll forgive him again, or retaliate ruthlessly. And it's always her fault, and it's always his fault, again, again. Their love is Hannibal Lecter, but love nonetheless, love in between. So the second one is about one of the characters I'm writing about, and she is called Kenzie, and it's just kind of an intro. So, the circuits of her mind cheerfully intersect, spewing electricity, chemical epilepsy. Perception comes and goes, in fits and dozes, attacks and retracts. Who? She is the girl sitting in a diner at 2 a.m. and reading, first the menu, then a novel. She orders soup, then a giant salad, then orders more soup, another salad, extra dressing, please. The waiter drags along distaste as he delivers the check, a numerical dismissal. Nothing new. Groceries next, a slab of milk chocolate, fresh mangoes, ripe avocados, box of cashews, fish sticks, strawberry frozen yogurt, 2 family-sized bags of crisps. When the cashier asks who sent such a pretty girl on a midnight snack run, party, right? Sure. She's used to men making her excuses, lies up for her. And like all pretty girls, all she has to do is nod. Enter, home in a daze, an intentional hypnosis, blindfold. Then urgency stomps its feet, and she flees to the altar, exercises her body, holy waters her soul, scrubs clean. Back to life, Kenzie washes her hands and face, puts her hair down, checks her neck for stains, her lymph nodes for swelling, medicates accordingly, slides her face back in place. Next. But all her flesh, it is too loud, too abundant, too much, not enough protruding bones, so must work it off, work it out, fire the excess, oh, pray. An hour later, she exits her sac, awash in amniotic fluid. Sweat is a trophy, gold dust rebirth. Returns, breathless and serene, sins pardoned, price paid, greets peeps. Breakfast, anybody? Kenzie's smile is an effigy of euphoria. Effect, cause and effect. Infect. Thank you, guys.